Alright, we are recording. Keyboard. And we can get into Sentinel Prime. Which shouldn't take too long. And I just want to quickly go through the server. You have sovereignty in this unholy place for now. The Great Slayer was once a warrior king in this world. Tradition grants you safe passage, but the completion of your mission will come at a price. Help priest to grab his weight. So these are still surviving Sentinels. So, in this level, you find a bunch of codexes for the history of the Sentinel, which are, this specifically all in here. And this, I'm not sure about something. Here we go. So yeah, this is. You were found. Not that one. Okay, so this is. Yeah. You look here, there you are. You were found outside of. I don't know if it was Sentinel Prime, it might have been. But outside of when there's city walls, presumably, on my part, after when the games. And normally what would happen is you got thrown into there, the gladiatorial arena, and if you survive, then you get to join their army, because the Sentinels are, Argenta, the Argenta people. I say Sentinels though. It's a warrior culture. And so it's like, well, if you prove yourself in there, you can, become a frontline soldier, not expected to survive kind of deal. You not only survive, but you basically turn them to you. Like they come to like you and respect you. Here, this is him being found. I'm also figuring out more about the priests as well, because they are Sentinels. That the question of betrayal gets a little complicated.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts.
See, he's identified here as Doom Guy, so I
must
referred him as that.
Them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
And in some of the codexes, it actually mentions that he suffered mortal wounds. This is when he was in the army fighting with them. And would still just keep fighting. And they really came to value him because he rivaled their capability.
O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
So, what is also explained in the codexes is, because that's Khan Maker, she is of the race, the Makers, that they are basically the Sentinels' gods. And, well, stuff will be explained later about what exactly has happened and why she is a villain.
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
I want to say I don't know what this is reference, what she is talking about. What it is that Doom Guy had lost, that the demons had taken. But anyway, and there's some secret stuff around here. Remember? Yeah. Is it that? That will open up. But you ultimately get to join the Knight Sentinels, which are basically the elite force, the elite military force, and fight with them against the demons. And eventually the power source of the demons is figured out.
Theirs is a hard role to play, but I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdak's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Okay, I want to say that by this point you would be like, huh? If you didn't fully understand, if you didn't know what was in the codexes that you are yet to find. Urdak, I'll quickly just explain, is their homeworld. And we do go there. That's where we get to kill her. So basically what happened was in the war between the Sentinels and the Makers with the demons just kept coming and coming and coming, and they couldn't figure it out. Eventually they did discover what the power source was for hell, and also how to then use it. But the Makers they've kind of become addicted to it, some way to put it, but also they actually gave it to the Sentinel people, and they actually did become addicted to it. Fortunately, a lot of the Knight Sentinels didn't decide not to use it.
I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk.
Yeah, it's normal codex.
The energy will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
I'll leave what that energy actually is coming from for later, because Samuel Hayden does directly explain it. That'll be in the Necrovol levels. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so we get to have the gallery here of the different things. So I'm just trying to think, but the Knight Sentinels ultimately fracture, and some fight against what the Makers are doing because they see that it's been corrupted, and it does get a little confusing. Let me just check. What would it be in here? That's about his training. The essences of stuff that they talk about. But ultimately, it's in this one. Okay, so this was a Titan being sent against Tosnabad, which we will go to, and we'll see that Titan actually on the ground. Yeah, and the Outlander, that's Doom Guy, continued to fight. Okay, so this is Samur. This guy is interesting. So he is a Maker, and we end up seeing flashbacks of this later in Tosnabad. He actually does something that enhances Doom Guy's strength, and it is called the Divinity Machine, which nobody realizes is actually how it works. All this explains it here. You can just pause and read it. I'll try to quickly summarize it. But he ends up becoming so powerful that he becomes known as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the Warrior Khan, Whose five-sword blades for the path of for the just and cut through the demonic horde with the vengeance that only a god king could summon. So it's like he really ended up becoming important in their culture. Ultimately beat that. Then this stuff gets into the whole the betrayal, because they go to hell they're told, where to go in hell to knock out the hellish forces, but it was all a trap orchestrated by the priests. So this is you in the arena. I'm getting drink water while it's going. Now it's important, and is shown here, they had no knowledge of hell or the demons.
To the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
There's also Codex that explains that he has the Gladiator, which is about to appear. And we will get killed, but he has the shield, so it's similar mechanics to Marauder. We need to watch it, and when it flashes green, he's going to attack, and then I can attack. And like I've said before, this guy is less of a pain in the ass. Wow, he has a lot of health in Nightmare. Oh, no, I guess I just wasn't hitting enough early. He does turn really fast, though. So, like, even though you do dodge his attacks, he just turns and hits you anyway. I think I did this on Hurt Me Plenty, which is the normal instead of Ultraviolence Hard. But I think I forgot to change it at one point, that's why. More so than it actually needing to not be an Ultraviolent. Health, get some armor. Now you will notice that there are 2 pips up there. Here we go. Yeah, you really need to dodge just to the left. But there's a reason why there's 2 pips. Because you do eventually knock him down and destroy his shield, basically. So then he just continues fighting you without the shield. And there goes the shield. Now he is still a problem, but he's not as big a problem without that shield, but he does... Oh yeah, I'll just show you. See that? It just reflects. want to try something. Oh yeah, this sucks. Wow, that was a hard hit. So it's like you are trapped and you just have to figure out how to jump over those things. Somehow I made it through that. When I fought him before, like just having enough extra lives. And it does help that you can still damage him. Yeah, I consider that an easier fight than any of the fights with the Marauder. Because he's just so much less annoying with that son of a bitch shield than they are. I mean, nothing else, it just seemed like I got to do more damage to him whenever it was,
This stops nothing.
whenever he was able to be attacked.
Regardless of what.
So it looks like the Sentinels are the ones that hold those coins, and you need those to kill them. Yeah, so they're actually coming to attack me because it is against Sentinel law to kill a Sentinel in the arena. But it is worth noting, that guy actually violated that priest actually violated it repeatedly. It's in one of the things, one of the codex entries, that he would set Sentinels to fight demons in there. I should be able to find that. I mean, it's like, this is not even 20 minutes. I can pull up that codex. It should... No. No, that's him. No, it's this guy. Also, blood sport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. So the betrayal. The betrayer is the Sentinel commander, Valen. This guy is the one who set it up. And apparently also... Okay, so the Icon of Sin was something the Sentinels had captured, but then he used the heart of his son to animate it, and he's a very bad guy. Very, very bad guy. Alright, at this point, by the way, is this whole facility, it was made... Well, yes, it is a Sentinel thing. It was actually made with Maker technology. So, Khan Maker appears, and is like, you don't get to use this anymore, and shuts the stuff down. Now, fortunately, Vega and Samuel Hayden are able to get it up and running again, but you need power. You also need to, because you actually have a prison down below, you can go and fight freely. That's right down here. You can go down there and fight enemies in there, and whenever you come out, you'll be back at full health and such, full ammo. But you need to deal with them. You then need to put the Crucible in here because she shut off the Maker power source, but this thing is different enough. But then it also... It took me so long. See that cheat code up there? It took me so long because you can see it right there. It's like, how do I get there? How do I get there? I looked it up. I need to hit that. Activate this. That's how. So because it may annoy you, how do you get up there? They had a button hidden over there. And I want to quickly check. Okay. So after Taurus Nabad, because that's the last one. Yeah. It is the last... Well, yeah, that makes sense. Because once you start this, these are basically all connected. You don't come back to the Fortress of Doom. But after that, that's the last Sentinel gate. So I'll be able to start using this. Which... Let me just... Yeah, it's... Nope, not there. Right here. This is where you get it. It has those 3 rings. The 6 keys unlock the beams that they have on them. Hit that, and then it floats down. You get to take it and do all kinds of mischief with it. It is a pretty nice weapon. Alright. Well, next up is Taras Nabad, but I gotta stop this. Because that's a separate part. That's a separate video. So I shall see you next time.